I've literally been through a mini life crisis. Literally. No joke. The insights I'm going to share with you come from the heart, but they come from lived experience. They come from the valley to the mountaintop.
Underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay.
What is up, YouTube? It's been a hot minute, I know. Has someone told me 8 months ago that my life would have completely changed and transformed when I decided to quit my job, and the highs and lows that I would have faced? I don't know what I would have done, but I am so glad I'm coming to you with some realness about what it takes to quit your job, how your life can completely transform, and how you as an individual will never be the same when you do something like that. However, there are some lessons I've learned in that process, some lessons and some insights I would have not been able to share with you had I not gone through it myself, some insights that I wish I found on YouTube before I quit so that I would have been better prepared for the journey that was waiting for me. So today is a really special video because one, I have been MIA on my YouTube channel. I've actually shut down from all social media, and I'm going to explain why in the 10 steps, the 10 lessons / steps really that you really need to take into account when you want or decide to quit your job, and some things that you really need to know before you quit your job as you prepare to start your business, if you want to start a business, or if you even want to take a career break. The 10 steps, the 10 insights I'm going to share with you in today's video may just change your life. So, as you see, I've got a new setup. I wanted I've got my new mic. I wanted a more conversational feel to my YouTube channel. And I really thought about what my first comeback video would be on YouTube. And I wanted to share my experience with you on the 8 months since I quit my last job and where I am now. So this video is going to be 2 parts. The first part is going to be about the 10 insights, the 10 lessons I've learned, and the things that you need to know if you are preparing to quit your job, if you are wanting to launch your business, or if you want to take a career break. These 10 insights are crucial for you, and I really, really believe that they will prepare you better for your transition. And then the second part of this video is about how these 10 insights that I've learned in my 8 months journey have completely positioned me to be where I am today. So without further ado, may this video bless you, but really, really bless you to get to your next level. So let's go straight into it. So a little bit of context. I quit my job in October 2021. 1st of October 2021 was my last day at my corporate job. I did a video which I've linked up for you to watch on why I quit my 9-to-5 corporate job and pursued purpose over a paycheck. It was a really tough decision at the time, but it was the best decision I ever made. I wouldn't be where I am today if I did not make that decision. However, it did come with a cost. And I want you to know that. This is a disclaimer. It came with a cost. So listen very carefully. Take a notepad, get your notes ready because we're going to go in on those 10 steps. The number one insight I've learned from quitting my 9-to-5 to really focus on my business and getting what was the best for me was that you're going to experience so much joy. Whew. The joy of quitting a toxic environment. The joy of quitting a job that you can no longer stand. The joy of quitting gossiping ex-co-workers. The joy is priceless. The peace is priceless. And I can tell you the first 3 months were bliss because I had so much peace. My coaching business literally skyrocketed the minute I quit my job. The clients were just coming in, many from YouTube as well, by the way, because I think a lot of you resonated with my story. But the shift that happened when I quit my job was mainly freedom and peace, which is priceless. However, and I do have a however, Remember, I'm looking at my notes as I record this because I've got some really important points I want to share with you and I don't want to miss anything. It is peaceful and priceless as long as you have enough savings to sustain your lifestyle, which leads me to my second point. Don't just have savings for your essentials. Have savings for your lifestyle. I watched so many videos that gave the advice to have, 6 months emergency fund, 6 months to just cover your minimal expenses. I think that is bad advice. I really believe that's bad advice because you're not going to survive on just covering your bills. You need to survive mentally, you need to survive spiritually, you need to survive emotionally. And in order to do that, you're going to have money set aside for the things that make you happy. I went 4 months, I think about 5 months actually, 4.5 months without doing my nails, without doing my lashes, without going for brunch as much as I liked going for brunch on a more frequent basis. I literally cut so much of my budget. I was feeling miserable. I wasn't doing the things that were making me happy. I was in hustle mode. And that's not a life. Stack up as much as possible because you're going to need to set aside money for the things that make you happy. So number 2 is don't save for just minimum expenses. Save for your lifestyle, ideally between 6 to 12 months, so that you can cover your bills, but you can also cover the things that make you happy. Number 3 is get a part-time job before you quit or as soon as possible after you quit. And let me tell you why. The reason why a lot of people don't quit their job is because they're afraid of not being able to pay their bills, because we all have bills. We have bills to pay. In order for you to have the peace that you need to run your business, to make sure that your overheads are covered, your bills are covered, I would say get a part-time job. What I had to do for a few weeks, I got a night job 3 days a week. It completely knocked me out, by the way. I didn't stay there long, but it taught me a valuable lesson. First, it taught me humility because I was so used to sort of a high-ranking corporate job, which came with status. Let's keep it 100. I had to say goodbye to all of that and really go back to basics. But what I learned is you need to have enough to pay your bills, and then you need to have the mental headspace to run on your business during the day. So maybe a night job may not work for you. Maybe you want to do something else, but whatever it is, have something temporary to make sure that your bills are covered, to make sure that you can do things that you like, and just to make sure that you don't stress about money. Number 4, and this one hit me hard, real hard, and that is that energy is literally everything.
No matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life,
Everything is energy. Your money depends on your energy. Your relationships depend on your energy. Your career is all about your energy. Your business, your revenue, it's all about your energy. I had to fight the scarcity mindset. That was probably one of the most painful. I was so used to having money every month. I was so used to my paycheck. It was a shock in the system. Despite having savings, I was in a constant state of anxiety. I had to literally, in a way, hustle, right? As much as I'm a feminine woman, I don't like this hustle term. But when you run your own business, you have to make your own revenue. There is no comfort. So I had to find my way and really, really find the right energy, tap into the right energy for me to show up the best way. So I literally had to fight through those low moments. I had to fight through those moments of uncertainty, those moments of anxiety. The energy bit was the hardest. But was it the best? Number 5. And this one's going to make you laugh maybe. It made me laugh actually. So you know how I told you about, how the freedom and everything was amazing for the first 3 months, like literally it was bliss. I went the other way at some point. I had way too much time on my hands. I went into a funk, didn't have the motivation, didn't want to do anything. You may have too much time on your hands, So what are you going to do? How are you going to prepare yourself now so that when you hit those funks, because they happen to all of us, and there's no shame in this is a no shame video. So you may have days where you do absolutely nothing. You just watch Netflix or you sleep. You don't want to post. You don't want to show up. You just don't have the energy. You will go through extremes. So it's very important for you to prepare yourself so that you really plan your days. And it's not actually about planning. It's actually about energy. You need to figure out what it takes for you to make sure that your energy is full. You need to figure out what it takes for you to make sure that you show up the best way for your business, for your career, for yourself, for your relationships. Looking back, it was all about me making sure that I fuel my cup. I do the things that make me happy so that I show up the best way. And then I'm able and I have the energy to really plan my days and really be very consistent. Number 6, you may experience a mini personal crisis, just like I did. Yeah. It was like a crushing process. I felt crushed. You know, when we crush the grapes to have sweet wine, that's literally what I went through. I shut down my social media. I literally, for 8 weeks, I shut it down. I had to get myself together. I had to go back to God. I had to strategize. I had to make some decisions. I had to reposition myself, leading me to number 7. Count the personal cost. Your business is going to cost you. Yeah. It's going to cost you. It's not free. It's going to cost you. Your side hustle is going to cost you. Your level up is going to cost you. Your career break is going to cost you. Yeah, it's going to cost you. Are you prepared to be broke for a few months? Are you prepared to lose friendships? Are you prepared to be lonely? Are you prepared to really do what it takes to level up to your next level? Yeah, it's nice to level up. The highlight reels, the soft life. The soft life comes at a cost. It comes at a cost. And I wish this was talked about more. I wish we talked about the mental health aspect, the mental, emotional, spiritual costs of what it's going to cost you to get to the next level. We don't talk about that enough. We talk about the highlight reels, and we talk about the money, and we talk about diversifying our income, and we talk about slaying, and the slay comes at a cost. The slay may cost you some depressive episodes. The slay may cost you breakups. The slay may cost you your money to be low for a while. The slay may cost you some relationships. The slay may cost you some really lonely times. Yeah, that's the cost. Are you prepared to pay the cost for the life that you really want? Ask yourself. Number 8. This one. Your workouts will keep you sane. So I'm a lover of strength workouts. I love dumbbells. I do a lot of power workouts, so 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 3 to 4 days a week. They have been my saving grace. It's the personal pride of working out and having showed up for yourself. It's the self-care aspect of working out. It's how it can take you out of depression or a depressive episode. And if it wasn't for having that, especially during my transition, I don't know where I'll be mentally. So your workouts will keep you sane. Number 9, and we almost finished. You will experience internal transformation, and this is the sweet spot. So up till number 8, like it's the valley. It's the valley. Now we're getting into the mountaintop, the sweet spot, right? As you go through the valley of those 7-8 points that I shared with you, the rewards, my love, the rewards, you will experience internal transformation. I am not the woman I was 3 months ago. I'm not the woman I was 6 months ago. I'm not the woman I was a year ago. Like, this process has completely transformed me. It's crushed me, it humbled me, only to rise me up to the highest level. Like everything I wanted for my professional life, everything I wanted for my personal life, I've manifested because of going through those 8 steps that has now led me to my 9th step, my 9th insight, which is internal transformation. I wake up every day to my higher self. My energy is different. I'm a whole vibe just because of this experience. My relationships have changed. My friendships have changed. Some new friendships have been born. Some old friendships have died. Some relationships are no longer. Some phone numbers have been deleted from my phone. It's been mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally challenging, but the reward is too sweet, which leads me to my final point. Number 10, your breakthrough. Listen carefully. Your breakthrough will be sweeter. Your breakthrough will be better than what you imagined. Let me tell you about my life update, okay? As a result of me quitting my 9-to-5 job, my corporate job that wasn't for me. Remember that, the link, I put the link in the description of this video, why I quit my 9-to-5 job and chose purpose over a paycheck. The 8 months journey that I went through. So each steps and insights that I'm sharing with you, these are literally moments. These are day-to-day experiences that have led me to film this video today, has led me to the sweetest breakthroughs.